Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you for our time together. Please don't forget Wow God at South Campus tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll look forward to seeing you there. Right now, I want to talk to you about church facilities for just a minute. Many churches that you walk in today, they're dark. There's just a few lights. Spotlight is on the people on the platform. Congregation is in the dark. And I ask pastors, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to have spotlights on the people on the platform and the church members kept in the dark? And they said, because people want this because they're more comfortable. This is what people are used to. I said, yes, they're used to it because they used to be sinners and go to rock concerts. And the Bible talks about the things that people do in darkness, okay? The drugs, the sex, all the stuff that was done in the darkness in those rock concerts. I mean, please, I didn't grow up Christian. I understand what goes on in rock concerts. But I want you to notice how different the church is. In Acts chapter 20, beginning with verse 7. On the first day of the week, we came together to break bread. So notice, Paul celebrated church on the Lord's Day, on Sunday. Paul spoke to the people, and because he intended to leave the place the next day, he kept talking till midnight. Now, Paul preached a really long sermon. There were many lamps in the upstairs room where they were meeting. So notice, there were many lamps. Another translation says, in a well-lit room. Now, brothers and sisters, a place of instruction should be well-lit. The fact that people feel comfortable in a darkened facility tells you something about the condition of people's hearts. We're not people of darkness, we're people of light. The fact that preachers want to be in spotlights tells you something about preachers because, forgive me, you know, it's not all about us. The spotlight's supposed to be on Jesus. You use spotlights to focus people's attention. Now, I know a lot of people do things and they don't do it with a bad conscience. They don't do it thoughtfully. They just do it what I call like a copycat. They just do what other people do. But I would challenge all of you young pastors today. Would you begin to look at the scriptures? What does the Bible say a church auditorium should be like? It should be well lit. That's so that people can read their Bibles. That's so that people can take notes. That's so that people can receive instruction. You know, when I was a young man, I remember my grandfather always teaching me, the auditorium should be above normal lighting. It should not even be outdoor lighting. It should be above outdoor lighting. It should be a very brilliantly lit room. And the reason for that is we're people of the light and we need to be able to read and study. So I challenge you today. Church is not about entertainment. Church is not a place of darkness. Church is a place of light. Let's turn the lights back on.